Hello, people. My name is Detroit Miracle, and I'm back on the spot right now, and I am coming to bring you a news message or a message in general. I am very excited because I haven't been at this location reporting in quite some time. Well, I'm back. Okay, I want to tell you all that on earth, this world in general, people are raised and conditioned to only want to operate within this sphere of existence or this worldly confined. Yeah, people are raised and conditioned to only obtain a certain degree of wealth here and status, but only here and not anywhere else. Let me give you an example. Bob never wakes up to his wife Marge and says, "Hey, honey, get the kids ready. We're going to go on a field trip to another planet or another star system. Yeah, let's go to Far Interior and hang out and take the kids to the amusements. They can play with all types of green kids. We can eat exotic dinners." That never happens. And it never happens because that is something deemed far out there in left field and it is way outside of the box. We are, and I mean myself too, none of us are conditioned to seek to reach the furthest beyond outside of this planet or worldly system. You notice that? Everything is just based here. This planet may in fact be a prison planet. Like there are some conspiracy theorists that have said that if you think about it, and if this is a penal colony, then we make the most out of the opportunities we have here. And no matter how much wealth monetarily or status that you obtain, you will just still be here. And though, hey, if somebody gets a few $100 million, then don't you think they should be able to travel to other planets, other worlds, other star systems? You should be able to buy the means to do that. Hell, they can make any type of mechanical device and gadget. So can't they get people to build them spaceships and other types of interdimensional travel mechanisms for, they say it's trillions and trillions of star systems out there and endless amounts of planets, but no matter how much money somebody obtains, they're just stuck here. Yeah, I know you can buy a big house, you can buy nice clothes, you can buy cars, jewelry, here and only here. That's why I'm really intrigued by movies like Star Trek and Star Wars. Well, they are whole franchises that consist of films, television shows, and streaming projects. I like those particular series the most, and not just because they're great and action packed, it's because they show the whole scope of existence in a way that isn't usually operated down here on this world. Like people don't go to other planets, people don't travel to far distant regions outside of this world. So it's something that I'm really, really very intrigued by for that fact of the matter. Yeah, in Star Trek and Star Wars, there are unlimited planets out there, and all the planets aren't necessarily allied to Earth's, or all the planets in the Star Wars universe aren't really allied to the New Republic. But nevertheless, you have more to go to, you have more to visit, you have more of variety, and it isn't just the spice of life, but rather the whole variety of all of existences comprised within a universe itself. Yeah, it involves much more than just people on one world. And hey, this world Earth is a jewel. It is a gemstone in the universe, much valuable and much prized above many other worlds. But yeah, it's not just about obtaining wealth to travel to other worlds, because I think that anybody should be able to travel to other planets, especially if you're gifted the most valuable gift, and that is life. We know that people are struggling. A lot of people don't have money, they don't have the resources, and they should, because every living sentient being should have the basic necessities for living, which is food substances, drink substances, clothing, and a place to stay. That is to be the mandatory and the mandatory minimum that people are given. Anything beyond that should be something that you should obtain on your own. But yeah, every single person should have a nice, comfortable home with warmth and comforts in it. They should have basic clothes, to wear. They should have food and drink and enough of it for them and their families. Yeah, those are mandate. Like, we've come so far now and we've accomplished so much in all areas of innovation by design that people should have the mandatories of life to keep you alive. There should not be people hungry or homeless. It doesn't make any sense. So if we're stuck on that, trying to get past those hurdles of dealing with hunger and homelessness, then are people ready to travel beyond the stars as they know it, and to in fact travel through the stars? Yeah, if you still have certain issues to deal with on one world or your world, then would you truly be ready to visit the most mysterious and unknown set of circumstances way out there? I know it's a lot to think about, it's a lot to ponder, but nevertheless, those tend to do so in regards to that. Now, back on this conditioning to merely and only operate within this world as we know it, it is traditional, and that's why it continues to happen. It's been going on for thousands of years. Yeah, that's why you don't really see people working on long range space projects to go to distant galaxies, or they would be pooling all of the collective bodies of minds together collectively, where each is giving his and her own input into building and constructing such amazing, miraculous machines. Yeah, everybody has a piece of the puzzle, and they only need to work together to accomplish these amazing things. Like on Star Trek and Star Wars, you have many member wars. Many member worlds and planets that are collectively working together in order to achieve wondrous things. I think we should apply more of that down here. Hey, this is one world, but it is a vastly infinite gemstone that is most prized and valued. But it's much more than this out there. Then there's places interdimensionally that you would want to travel to, or you should. Yeah, folks. So get with the program, like reach beyond your conditioning and training. Yes, folks. Well, thanks for tuning in, and I'd appreciate it if you would send me those likes, comments, and please subscribe to my channel. Indeed.